We can't help people like this. Oh my goodness. So I come across a story on my Twitter feed, okay? And it's of this black man. And he's talking about, hey, the Biden-Harris administration made me a single father. I'm like, whoa, hold up. What do you mean? And I'm thinking maybe, they're going to try and blame, a legal immigrant who somehow, took his wife's life or something like that. My head is racing. I'm like, how did the Biden-Harris, make you a single father? That's horrible, right?
The Biden-Harris administration made me a single father. I always envisioned growing up to be married and have my child, and that's what we did. We did things the right way. Even if you don't do things the right way, you don't make a father a single father.
And he gets to talking, and he starts saying, I have to turn in my wife right now.
So right now, I'm about to drive my wife to a federal facility. She has to surrender herself there. And this is due to the Harris-Biden administration.
I'm like, turning your wife? Okay, so your wife's alive, okay, and we have the child in the background. What's the deal? And he's like, hey, the Biden-Harris administration is separating me from my wife and her from the child. And, Obama, he has audacity to say we should vote for Kamala, and Kamala is the one that's doing this.
Any husband in this country, anyone that's married knows, any mother, any father knows that separation from your loved one, separation from a mother and a daughter at 2 years old is traumatic, and no American citizen should have to experience this in this country.
And I'm like, okay, what exactly are they doing, right? That's a natural question. We then get to the answer where he's talking about, oh, my wife is going to jail for unlawful assembly.
Obama has the audacity to speak to black men and tell black men they need to vote for Kamala Harris, when Kamala Harris administration is separating me from my wife and my wife from her daughter at 2 years old for unlawful assembly. My wife is facing 3.5 years for unlawful assembly. And
now I'm thinking to myself, unlawful assembly. I immediately go to January 6th. I'm thinking, okay, if your wife was a part of January 6th, you can cry me a river, fam. But no. It's actually worse than that. Because I want you to understand, while this man is crying and blaming Kamala Harris, okay, he's blaming Kamala Harris, I go and look up his wife. His wife is like Evelyn, whatever, Waters or something like that. I don't know. But she got this crazy old mugshot.
3 hours later.
And I'm looking at what his wife did. You're not going to believe this. So this woman went to a Planned Parenthood and was one of those, those Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs are out of Planned Parenthood. Well, she took it above and beyond. She was blocking the entrance of the Planned Parenthood. In addition to that, she crushed a woman's hand in the door and then didn't do anything, right? She continued to lean on the door. As the woman is screaming, hey, she's crushing my hand. She blocking the entrance where they had to have patients go out the back. She's screaming, talking about, oh, we're going to terrorize you today, baby, and stuff like that. And talking about, hey, this is war. She's doing all this crazy stuff and live streaming it. Did I forget to mention she was live streaming this? It's honest. It's the same brain rot mentality as the mofos at January 6th who are live streaming themselves committing crimes. I'm like, what are you doing? All in all, this is what he's blaming on Kamala Harris. And I'm like, wait, let me get this straight. Your wife, under her own volition, chose to do all these things. Now she's getting charged. She went to court, went through the process. Jury found her to be liable, found her to be guilty. Now she's being sentenced, going to jail now. And this is Kamala Harris' fault?
What?
If this was actually Kamala Harris' fault, then good job, Kamala. Good job, Biden. Because we don't need Negroes like this on the streets.
Lives matter. Black lives matter, right? They're looting for black people. They do it for black people, right? Black lives matter. Refund our police.
I know it's Satan because that's a trait of Satan. And I know, okay, yeah, we're going to do this and this is going to be lit.
Refund the police. Refund the police. They don't care. They don't care.
I was not concerned about the police because God's hand was so in this thing.
What? What are you talking about?
Lock all of them up. Lock all of them up. This is the type of law and order I can stand behind, okay? This is some good work. So if he wants to blame Kamala Harris for this, by all means, I think that's a great thing. That's even more reason to vote for her. But in all jokes aside, this is what I'm talking about. These are the type of black men who have an issue with Kamala Harris, because we can tell that this man is not the head of his household, okay? That he is a weak black man. He got weak DNA running through his veins, right? He comes from a weak lineage. Because I want you to understand, any man, black, white, Asian, I don't care, any man in attendance today, if his wife were to come to him and say, baby, I'm going to go to a Planned Parenthood, we're going to live stream it, and we're going to shut this bad boy down. The man would say, no, you're not. You stay in your butt right here at home. You're not going to any Planned Parenthood. And that would be the end of the conversation. Your job is to protect this family. Her putting herself doing some foolishness, illegal activities, and then live streaming it, no. You putting the family at risk. And this, what's this word I'm thinking about? It's responsibility. That's what it is. They have no responsibility and they have no accountability. That's what it is. So if you have someone who has no responsibility and no accountability for their actions, and they're deflecting blame, they're deflecting blame on everyone but themselves, this is why we are where we are. We have weak black men in these positions. And then instead of blaming themselves, because that's who you have to blame, if you allowed your wife, all right, did not try to convince her, hey, don't do this, probably not smart, considering you're a mother, and this is the type of foolish behavior you're gonna do. You're gonna do some ignorant behavior, and then want to cry when you get locked up. Oh, Kamala did this to me. No, you did this to yourself, boo-boo.
It's just my daughter. She's good though. My daughter's good. I got a team of people set around her, so she's good. But she's never really been without her mother or her father. You know, he works, but he works from home, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So this gonna be a little challenging. But she's tough, at least smart, and at least tough, and at least gonna make it through this. And my husband he's a little wrecked right now. He's wrecked. Oh, this just goes to show y'all how much y'all vote is so important. Y'all have to vote. Y'all cannot let Kamala get in. That's Kamala's administration. That woman who sentenced me, that's Kamala's administration. This is what Kamala has been doing the whole time.
What?
You did this to yourself. Nobody told you to go down to a Planned Parenthood, crush a woman's hands, talk about how you were going to terrorize the place and this is war. And then on top of that, she's the one that said she didn't even care if she was going to go to jail. She said that. Now she's making videos crying. You know what? I'm going to come out of this stronger. I'm going to come out. Why are you acting like you being persecuted? You persecuting yourself, stupid. What are we talking about? And you have this weak black man trying to be like, well, you know what? Kamala did this to me. Kamala made me a single father. No, you did this, pimpin'. You and your dumb bozo wife did this, okay? Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Like I said, I don't think these people should be able to reproduce. I don't think they should have a child because they've shown to be irresponsible. The moment in time you go and do some foolishness like that as a wife, as a mother, and then you have a child? No, that child should be removed from that household. It's as simple as that. Because both of them have low IQs. They have IQs below room temperature. He does and she does. And God forbid, we need to get that child out of that atmosphere, okay? We need some nurture and nature to help protect this child to be nothing like her mother and nothing like her father, to not date men like her father. Because her father's a weak black man and her mother is a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs black woman. It's as simple as that. He's trying to blame Kamala Harris for his wife acting like a damn fool. This is wild, bro. And this is the problem we're facing. We got these weak black men. These are the same weak black men who want to talk about everyone who's voting for Kamala Harris is a Democrat shield, okay? These are weak black men who are constantly talking about, oh, that's a trick bag, fam. That's not a black man agenda. That's a trick bag, fam. All these goofies, bro. These are weak black men. Anyways, guys, that's a video. There's no disagreement. You got a disagreement, you can call up, all right, on Friday through Sunday, all right? Because right now, I don't see how anyone can align with this man, with this weak, fragile black man, just no spine. I don't see how anyone can align with this ignorant, vile black woman, just an absolute simpleton, that she would jeopardize the well-being and the safety of her child for what? to go to a Planned Parenthood. And the ironic part of all this woman has had 3 abortions already. She's the one that's had 3 abortions, and then all of a sudden she has an epiphany, and now she wants to act a fool. This is foolishness, all right? This is foolishness. That's all this is, okay? If you happen to disagree, and I'm sure there's some low IQ people out there that do, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, there'll be a number on screen. You call in, and we'll duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
Y'all cannot let Kamala get in.